and this is the starting 11 for them. It's pretty much the same as what we saw the other day. Obviously the one change, Michael Boxall out, does look different. Some changes, Shaqiri is not out there. You've got Torres coming in, Shaqiri will come in off the bench.
Will Trapp right back on the foot of Minnesota United's talisman. Now Longwani, oh nice flip taken on the volley. Pukki puts his hands to his head and face, wishing he had done better with it, Stephen. The leader all time for Finland internationally in goals scored. Oh, the brilliance of Reynoso on display again. Up the byline, big save by Ritchie as Reynoso cut it back to Pukki. And Ritchie.
Reynoso, and I'm not sure if this is Ritchie or if it's Miguel Navarro who gets a block in this, but it's a lovely cut back. It hits it well. It is Navarro.
Sonny Dotson reaches this ball. The play was slowed up by Chicago, by Miguel Navarro. And now a long-range left-footed attempt, dangerous by Reynoso, got close. Spencer Ritchie was in full stretch, but the shot is off target.
To show us what he's capable of.
Ema Sagafi blows the whistle, and it is Arriaga, and we'll see what he's capable of. Oh, so close. Dotson reaches it. Arno Suke is the defender. A lot on him right now as it's cut back to Reynoso. And Reynoso, powerful shot, is beaten away by Spencer Ritchie. And then ultimately, Reynoso fouls a Chicago player. Not think about the sport for a couple of weeks before his arrival in Minnesota. It is the aforementioned Teemu Pukki to Dotson. Pushed it into space. Longwane's got a great chance, and he finishes it. And finally the breakthrough comes. And once again, it's Bungohukwe Longwane who sends the crowd at Allianz Field into a frenzy. 1-0 Minnesota United.
Wearied on real opportunities. Pukki there, we talked about him not being sharp. I think taking it in that position was an example of that, but then he had the patience to find Hassani Dotson, who, great little pass this through the legs, I believe, outside the right boot to the space of Longwane. And again, we talked about his ability. Look at that, that's brilliant. He knows exactly what he wants to do. And Longwane's composure when he gets there, his first touch is perfect, it's out his feet. Spencer Ritchie's trying to come out, he's trying to spread himself. But Longwane goes across the goalkeeper.
We'll see Jairo Torres, who didn't have a very memorable night. He goes out, and Xherdan Shaqiri comes into the game. Gutierrez. Navarro makes one of his patented overlaps. There's a shooting lane. Gutierrez bypassed the shot. Now through two defenders, penalty.
A little rattled by this. Let's see if it affects him.
Gutierrez draws the PK, and it's slammed in. Shaqiri, 1-1, and still 21 pulsating minutes to come here at Allianz Field in St. Paul.
Little stutter step into the opposite corner. He's looking at the goalkeeper. He's having a little laugh to himself. Embarrasses Dane Sinclair a little bit. Great penalty created by Brian Gutierrez. Amazing piece of skill. Will Trapp.
Here's a chance by Dotson. Dotson rolling it. It's a run from the near side made by Longwane. Now Valentin picks it up on the move. Fragapane trying to play it. Reynoso. Longwane has another chance, and he's buried it again. This man has gone to another level in Leagues Cup. Bungohukwe Longwane. He's restored Minnesota's lead.
Chicago affords him here. Longwane just absolutely clinical. It's a little give and go. It's Fragapane trying to find Reynoso. Defended reasonably well by Carlos Terán, but it comes back to Fragapane, and he just very quickly nods a little ball to Longwane. What about that for a finish? Emphatic from the South African. Being patient as Navarro's went narrow. Longwane saw that little bit of space on the right, and he's punished Chicago fire twice by picking up the ball in the areas.
Now here's a cross rolled in by Navarro. There's a hand to it by Dane Sinclair. There's a follow-up at the back post, and this game keeps going back and forth. Suke has equalized in the 79th minute.
Stunned silence inside this stadium. Shaqiri, lovely little ball. Navarro, we said he times his runs perfect. It's a good ball across the 6-yard box. It should be dealt with either by one of the defenders or the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper going to ground is extremely costly because Dane Sinclair can't get back once he slides down to this. Once you go to ground, you've got to get a touch in it. He doesn't. He's a little slow, and it means that he's out his net, and it's not an easy finish for Arnaud Souquet. This is a difficult one. He's got to just... What a ball in the box from Souquet. Right in between the posts where it matters, and it was a tremendous defensive header by Debassi.
Now it's Shaqiri and then Pineda, and then trying to steer it on goal. The snap header is in for Kai Kamara. He's had 2 chances. You can't give him a third. He punishes Minnesota, and Kai Kamara has given Chicago an improbable lead.
Always been so effective in the air. This is a goal again. Shaqiri just timing a pass, and substitute Pineda just...
Now a burst toward the byline by Reynoso. Ball is peeled back in space. It's clipped in here by Valentin. Chihos, another defensive header. Oh, and what a sprawling save! Taken on the volley by Arriaga, that is, and Spencer Ritchie.
What a hit this is from Arriaga. They get a little bit deep. Chihos wins it again. He's won so many headers since the restart. Dane Sinclair, he could have hit it early. He could have took it to the corner. He doesn't choose the right one, and that's the game.
That is the game, and it is a comeback win by Chicago Fire. 3-2 final score. Kai Kamara